All right, YouTube. What's up? This is your boy, Original Dog Man. Original Dog Man. I think you guys might enjoy this one. And I'm doing this video because this is the typical Kevin Samuel lover boy, fanboy. Kevin Samuel's lover boys or fanboys. Now this dude here, his name is Cyber Lion 7th. This is him. I got him on speaker. The Wi-Fi speaker, and this is what his channel looks like right there. That's him. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you listen to this, and I'll respond as I listen to this dude. And guess what? As you can see, that's all I watched right there. I stopped right there, and I'm gonna respond to this whole video impromptu, and I'm gonna tell you as he speaks. I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna let you guys hear what's going on, just like I did Jeremy Fragrance, just like I do everyone else. This shit is impromptu. This is easy respond. I don't have to edit this. I don't have to fucking think about this shit. This shit comes straight to my mind, and the truth is gonna come out. Pay attention.
Cyberline 7th here, coming straight at you. So, while I'm in my recovery phase, observing a multitude of things across the YouTube universe, I got to say it, man. Some of you men out there with this hating stuff, man, on other men.
Hating. You think I hate Kevin Samuels? I don't hate Kevin Samuels. I hate what Kevin Samuels does. I don't know Kevin Samuels from jack shit to hate the motherfucker. So get that out your fucking solipsistic thinking right now, because I don't hate Kevin Samuels. I don't hate anyone. Number one, you can't even fathom to think to know what I have in my heart. Only God can judge my heart, son. Not you. No man can judge my heart, bruh. I can't judge your heart either. So when you say I'm hating, that's a very fucking strong word. You got something to back that up with? Really? I could talk shit about my family members. Does that mean I fucking hate them? Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Like I said, subjective, opinionated, emotional, and personal. This ain't personal, bro. I'm just helping people out. Something you need to understand. Let's listen. Let's listen to some more of this shit, guys.
That because they don't do something the way that you would do it, because their style is not your style, because their method is not your method, because their subject matter isn't your preferred subject matter, or it's not something that you would even talk about, or it's not something that you would even pretty much entertain, because their opinions or their perspective, something that Michael Jordan put very well, because their perspective doesn't fit your particular perspective and you don't agree with it.
First of all, like I said, everything he's saying is opinionated. And then he wants to bring up Michael Jordan. I don't give a fuck how good of a basketball player or great that you think Michael Jordan was. Michael Jordan was willing to put everything on the fucking line for a win. Understand that. Michael Jordan was willing to sacrifice anyone and everybody for a win. That's how Michael Jordan was. If Michael Jordan was to sell out his whole fucking family to win an NBA championship, I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan would. Now let's talk about Michael Jordan and Jordan shoes. What has Michael Jordan done before he had that hospital named in his name? You know how many motherfucking black folks have gotten killed over Jordans? You know how many neighborhoods and black neighborhoods and thugs and children and young men have been fucked over and been spending $200 on Jordans? Michael Jordan has ruined the black community more than helped it. So get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. False bravado, false dreams. That's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has a lot of these young kids thinking that they could be basketball players when in actuality, a lot of these kids can't face reality. I can go on about that dumb shit. The facade, the culture. We'll end it right there. I can go deeper, way deeper with that dumb shit. But let's listen to what he says. One of his people, one of his mentors, where he gets his philosophical ideologies is Michael Jordan. There we go.
You have a certain type of men who, because no one agrees with their opinion, instead of just saying, you know what, that's not something I could use, this guy doing this that way, that guy doing that way, neither of these
Is he not doing the same thing that he says that I'm doing because of Kevin Samuels? Is this not the pot calling the kettle black? You see, the one thing, the difference between me and him is that I understand my subjectivity. I tell you guys this in my video all the time. Then he brings up certain facts. I'm gonna rip him apart in this video, guys. I'm gonna rip this dude apart. But we'll go on.
things is my way, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Especially if they ain't asking.
Oh, you gonna keep it pushing, but you made a 35-minute video about me talking about Kevin Samuels. But you won't break down Kevin Samuels' stupidity. You want to break down my shit, bringing up facts about Kevin Samuels. That's fine. Well, I'm going to break down your shit. Okay? That's the subjectivity. That's the subjective reasoning between me and you and Kevin Samuels. Yes. But behind my truth, behind what I say, I have God's truth. What standard of truth are you abiding by? Your own? Of course it's your own. You have no moral compass. It only points to you, man. My moral compass doesn't point to me, bruh. My moral compass points to God, man. To God. You see, you can go in circles and circles and circles with me and Kevin Samuels, but none of you motherfuckers are pointing to God. None of you. Let's continue.
Asking you for nothing. If they're not asking you for help. Now, I tune in every so often.
He says that no one's asking me for anything. First of all, I want to let you know something. Since you don't really watch my videos and you came on to like one or two of my videos, people come to me about Kevin Samuels all the time. I didn't just make videos because of Kevin Samuels. People in this fucking fragrance community come to me and ask me to expose this motherfucker. Why? Because I expose motherfuckers on my channel. I expose their bullshit and their lies. That's my due diligence in this fucking community. What's yours? What's Kevin Samuels? Huh? Fraudulently exposing people? Exploiting people? That's what Kevin Samuel does. $800 for a fucking consultation? Motherfucker, please. But he fucks over more of your own people, black people, than he does whites. Think about that for a second. Let's continue, guys. Let's listen to this dude. Now, it's not that I don't care about whites. I care about all people. I'm just exposing this bitch ass motherfucker all around. I don't care about Kevin Samuels. I don't have love for him. I don't have hate for him. I'm just exposing him. That's all I'm doing. But the lover boys are coming to my channel all butthurt. So I will respond if you respond in video format. And I will respond correctly and righteously and truthfully. Let's continue, guys.
To Kevin Samuels because it's media content. And I don't have time to create YouTube media. I'm much too busy for that. And it's nice to kind of keep a ear to the ground from reconnaissance to see how people move, to see how people think. You know, back in my day, we didn't have Google and YouTube. So you had to just observe how guys moved. If you wanted to know how you could position yourself accordingly and move accordingly. That's what a wise man does. But this dog man, dog head, you know, I'm not trying to be.
So, back in the day, he watched how people move. He peeped game. That's what he's saying. In the streets. This ain't the streets, bruh. This is the internet. They got all kind of people on the internet. You can't move on the internet like you move on the streets. You can try, but the people watching you, they watching you just like they watching you in the streets. The ATF, they watch you in the streets. ATF for hiding a garbage can on your ass. That's right. I used to be in the streets. I actually had an ATF fucking officer, agent, hiding a fucking trash can on my ass. But, you know, maybe you are from the streets. A lot of people claim they're from the streets, but they really not. They really not. I don't know if you from the streets. I'm from the hood of New Orleans in the early 80s. In the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, that's right. That's when it was on and popping. I have claim to that. I lived that life. I can prove that life. But you just somebody random making 1 or 2 videos because you got butt hurt because I made a video about Kevin Samuels. Okay, man. You making a video about a turtleneck wearer with a scarf. You think Kevin Samuels from the streets? You think Kevin Samuels should have that due respect like you do or I do from the streets? You think Kevin Samuels is from the streets? Kevin Samuels ain't from the streets, man. Ain't nothing about Kevin Samuels that says streets. What speaks about Kevin Samuels is his sliminess. That's right. The dude is slimy. The dude ain't real. And real recognize fucking real. But let's listen, because I'm recognizing the fakeness about you right now. Let's pay attention, guys.
Be pejorative or funny, but you know, man, people not necessarily coming to your channel. You've chosen to take a individual like Kevin Samuels.
People have not necessarily come to my channel. Well, this dude hasn't been paying attention to YouTube censoring and the liberal media. This dude doesn't know me from Jack. He doesn't know me back in the days when I had 20, 30,000 subscribers. When I had two or three channels. Up to 5 channels with 20, 30,000, 40,000 subscribers. He don't know who the fuck I am. Now, if I would have stayed on YouTube constantly, I'd have had more fucking subscribers than Kevin Samuels. When YouTube first started 10 years ago, Google my fucking name. I've done collab videos with many people on fucking YouTube. Black Bond, other people. Check them out. I done forgot most of the fucking names. I forget more people than you motherfuckers could remember. But you don't have to believe that, man. El Presidor, Solid Rev. People talk about me on YouTube all the time, man. You think I'm worried about Kevin Samuels? He better have up to close to 1,000 fucking subscribers by now. That shit ain't hard to reach, man. In 2 weeks, I gained 12,000 subscribers on TikTok. But you see, YouTube has script and AI bots that censor out cuss words like I do because I'm real. Yeah, I say what's on my mind. That's right. Impromptu. I don't hide shit from you motherfuckers. Don't have to. My name is John Castro. What's your real name? But, you know, we'll continue with what you're saying here about how Kevin Samuels have more subscribers and all this dumb shit. I've already proved this shit on my channel, man. But you don't have to believe it, bro. You know, you only seen 1 or 2 of my videos. You go into my videos, you're going to see how stupid you really look and really sound. I proved this shit with Sarah Harris. I proved this shit with Jesus Fragrance. I proved this shit by showing you motherfuckers that I could gain subscribers on the platform. Easy. 2 weeks, 12,000 subscribers, almost 15,000. Yeah, I deleted that fucking channel. Don't need the masses to follow me. Why? Because the masses is reflex. The masses is program. You part of the masses, bruh. I don't want motherfuckers like you following me. I only want real motherfuckers who recognize truth. You see? Because only real motherfuckers recognize real motherfuckers. And I recognize you also. You fake. I recognize the fakeness in you.
Put his name in your titles for attention.
Oh.
That's what...
I put Kevin Samuels' name in my title for attention. In this fragrance community, I don't know if you know it, bro, but the top dogs know who the fuck I am. And that's all that matters. All the top dogs know who the fuck I am, whether they want to ignore it or not. Yeah, Steven, Carlos, Joey, Ashton, Big Bear Business, CJ City TV. Yeah, all the top tier fragrance review. Jeremy, you know who the fuck I am. And that's all that really count. Because that's the messages I've been sending out to those motherfuckers. Like I said, it's the 1 out of the 99 that matter. If I get one motherfucker to recognize truth, I did my job. Something you don't recognize. Let's continue.
What it is, fam. That's just what it is.
It's what it is, huh? Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna be gay too, because I'm listening to this soothing music while I'm in recovery, from injury, and from from surgery.
Is that a public confession? That you gonna be gay too? I would never say that shit. I would never even hint to it or joke about it being gay. No dick in my booty. What are you recovering from? Huh? Anal insertion? I don't know. I'm just cracking jokes right now, but I would never say that shit. Because alpha males don't say shit like that.
But, this is my music. It's music of class and elegance. You should try some of that, my brother. It will do you very well. You want to put in your videos, this Kevin Samuels guy.
First of all, I want to let you know something. What would do me very well is a certain megahertz. Is a certain hertz, 740 hertz. Maybe you should understand that. It's about sound and frequency, sacred geometry, vibrational frequency. Not just any kind of classical music, man. Certain classical music. You hear motherfuckers talk about they listen to classical music, it's because they're listening to it over a certain hertz. Maybe I should school you on that too. But you sound like you're listening to some kind of kid shit. Good for you, man. Maybe that'll bring your vibrational level up a little bit so you can awaken your fucking self. Because right now you're still sleeping when you're cheerleading for somebody like Kevin Samuels.
So that is attention drawn to your channel. Now, I'm going to just break it down and keep it real. That's why I'm doing this response. Because I don't think nobody's keeping it 100% real. And there's only so much you can do with comments. So, me being myself, Cyber 7, in and out of YouTube. Excuse me. Man, they did operation on me and I'm kind of confident. So, people know me for being just straight down the pipe, just like when I was in the ring. I shot it straight down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Straight down. Boom. No chase, no filter, no chaser, well, I did chase it with a hook, but no filter. Chase it with an uppercut, with no filter. And the thing is that
So you box. You straight down the pipe with a jab or a punch, and you followed it with a hook. That's not really how you do that, y'all. Chase it with a jab. You wait for a response or a tell. Then you follow up with a jab or a hook. You see, because when you just give a jab, they're looking for the counter. Now he said he gave a jab straight down the pipe. Then he followed it with a hook. Your ass will get lit up. You a boxer? You a boxer. You jab, you slip, then you hook. That's how that shit work. Why do you slip after you jab, then hook? Because when you jab, that motherfucker looking for a counter. So jab, he gonna hit you with the counter, and you just gonna get popped. So you jab and you follow it with a hook. That's not how that shit work. What if he slip your jab? You still gonna follow up with that hook? Your ass gonna get lit up. Well, let's continue. I mean, that was just fun, me countering that dumb shit right there. Maybe he didn't really do that, but that's not how you do that. Let's continue.
I've seen your channel. I checked you out real quick.
Oh, real quick, yeah.
Because as a man of understanding,
Oh,
See, men of understanding, we move a certain type of way. All of us, all men of understanding, not just black men, white men.
you think all men have the same understanding? Is that what you're saying? All men have the same understanding. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. You see, because not too many people understand subjective moral values and objective moral duties. A lot of people don't know the difference between good and bad, right and wrong. A lot of people don't know the difference between expressing and intention. And I noticed in the comment section you didn't answer to any of that. You didn't respond to any of that in my video. You couldn't even understand what the fuck I was saying in my video. But let's continue with his understanding, y'all. Let's see what he says about his understanding.
Men, Asian men, Indian men, men of understanding move a certain type of way. So we look, we see something, and we go, why is that like that?
We look, we see something, and we go, why is that like that? Well, fuck, children do that shit. Children go, why is that like that? You know, a man like me, though, I look, I see something, and I go, I know why that's like that. I don't have to guess. I know why people like you are like that. Because you live subjective moral lives. You abide by subjective reasoning. You don't abide by God's truth. You only abide by your own fucking truth. I know why you're like that. Because of your duality. Your good and your bad within you. You fighting your own fucking consciousness. Fear, guilt, and despair. That's what the fuck you've been raised, man. That's how you've been raised. Fear and guilt. But you don't see it. I know why you're like that. Psychology 101 to teach you this shit, baby. Let's continue, guys.
Among black guys, you're the type of guy, us decent black men who have a little understanding and, like the old schools used to say, some polish about ourselves. You guys are the type of guys, the type of mindset, we got to blackball y'all out and steer very clear of you all. Because, see, you guys will mess up a good thing because you don't know how to act.
Oh, a good thing. Well, what's a good thing to you, man? What may be a good thing to you may not be a good thing to somebody else. Please explain. You got to specify, bro. What good thing are you talking about here? You know, you're transferring moral terms here. Where the fuck are you getting this word good from? In order to know what's good, you have to know what the best is. So where are you getting good from, man? Where the fuck are you getting good from? I want to know that. Y'all see what I'm saying? He can't tell me where the best is or what the best is because he has no standard of it. You see, the best for me is God. That's my standard. That's how come I know I ain't good. Because in the eyesight of God, I ain't shit. But him, he got a good thing. Y'all see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
You don't know how to be chill, be cool. It's okay to disagree. So
Be chill? You want me to be chill? It's okay to disagree. So basically he's trying to say it's okay to agree to disagree. No. See, motherfucker, that's the problem with you. Society has taught you how to be passive and lenient. No, motherfucker, there's a difference between right and wrong. And I don't agree with the wrong. I don't agree to disagree about the wrong. If you're wrong, you're fucking wrong. God says you're wrong. If a man goes out here and rapes a child, do I agree to disagree with that shit? Or do I just disagree? Huh? If someone gets murdered, if your mama get murdered, do I agree to disagree with that? Do you agree to disagree with that? Huh? Tell me, man. Let me know something. because I disagree with that. How about you, man? How about you? Huh? What? Speak to me.
Okay to not agree at all. It's okay to agree to disagree. But you should state your intentions. If what you're doing is a media bump, my brother, I get it. Kevin Samuels making a bump.
What I'm doing is a media bump. What I'm doing is for media. No, what I'm doing is to help people see Kevin Samuels bullshit and not waste their motherfucking money on that dude. What I'm doing is not only for Kevin Samuels, but I've done it for TLTG. I've done it for many motherfuckers on YouTube. You want to know what? You only seen 2 of my videos. You want to know what also? I almost deleted this channel. Glad I didn't. I have over 500 motherfucking videos on this channel. But you can only see 149 right now. That's how much you know about me, man. You don't know jack shit about me. I've been on YouTube longer than Kevin Samuels, man. Off and on. And if I would have stuck to YouTube, I'd have more subscribers than Kevin Samuels and Jeremy fucking Fragrance. But you want to talk this shit like you know who the fuck I am. I don't think so, man. None of you motherfuckers do. Why? Because none of you motherfuckers have truth. You motherfuckers are chasing the wrong thing. You're chasing unicorns, man. That's what the fuck y'all chasing. Y'all golden unicorn. They don't exist. Your rewards don't lie here on this earth, bruh. That your facade lies here on this earth. Your lie does. Your parsimonious mentality lies here on earth. Your subjectivity lies here on earth. No. I hold steady to God's truth. I do understand my subjectivity. Do you understand yours? I understand I ain't perfect. I understand I fuck up. I understand I sin. But see, that's the difference between me and you. I accept it. I recognize it. I'm imperfect. I fall short. But motherfucker like you don't, though. Because you don't abide by God's rules. You don't try to abide by God's rules. I do. But you don't see it. You don't want to see it. Why? Because you have eyes but cannot see and ears but can't hear what the fuck I'm saying. God said this, man. God said you have eyes but cannot see and ears but cannot hear. Deaf, dumb, and blind, man. Right now you made a video that's possibly leading more people over a fucking cliff. You're making more people twice the son of hell. You don't see it, though. Let's continue, people.
Bunch of money on those chats. Probably in his super chats. Probably in his cash app. I counted one up. It ran over about $1,000. And at the rate he does that, which is more than, several times, he does it more than 15 times a month. If he just pulled in $500 for 15 days, do the math. And he pulls in a lot more than that on super chats. Now, could it be an act? Could it be people just cycling money? It could be. But at the rate his viewership goes, and looking at some of these stock investing channels like Earn Your Leisure, those brothers make some serious dollars because they got 10,000 people watching them. And they're giving advice for people making investments that actually works out. People are getting good information from these Earn Your Leisure brothers on YouTube. And those guys are pulling in some serious monies because people are winning and so they're giving back. And that's what this brother's doing. But
people are winning so they're giving back? People are winning so they're giving back from Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels doesn't give investment fucking advice. He's been doing fragrance and clothing and image consultant. That's what he's been doing. Not every last one of his videos. Some of his videos about women and how they look and how they can't get high value men. And talking shit about women. And talking shit about Pookie. That's what the fuck Kevin Samuel does. His video isn't about one certain subject. So his subject material varies, bruh. It ain't about a fucking one thing. These people are giving